I think it would be wise of us to first test our new system on the planet Mars. Possibly the moon as well, as it would be not only interesting, but also show beyond a shadow of a doubt that is truly a working solution. It may also provide a second home or sister planet should our population outgrow our capacity. I hope and pray humanity will awake each day when it's finished. Look up at the auroras in the sky and make better choices each day. And there will never be a need to relocate from our beautiful little blue marble. Having a backup plan is always comforting. I also hope humanity as a whole will be receptive and united in its creation. Unlike people on the internet who think it's funny to joke about the Earth ending. Right now is a time to start the discussion. I honestly don't think we're in the building stage yet. Much planning has to be done, and the 7 points are meaningless unless we knock down a laundry list of preparations. Everyone will hastily want the information I have. But I have had it for quite some time now, and I know that it is safe if it is not safe. Well, I hope the bearers of the information can handle the pressure of having the weight of the entire planet on their shoulders, and that they come back for the rest of the information at any point. Otherwise, they have already volunteered to fail trying to use part of the solution, to which only the heavens will be able to judge them at that time. Improper installation or operation will have the same result as no operation at all. Or worse, you may have heard of Atlantis. I plan to provide as much as I possibly can to every single human living today when it is ready to be presented as a whole, along with all the information needed for it to operate properly. I am eager to share with anyone and everyone who crosses my path and politely asks, but they may be subject to judgment, for I see much greed and self-interest among the human race. It is the only thing that makes me hesitant. All too often history has shown that when given news of a magical land, a great thirst for power ignites the furnaces within the beasts of war, and the powers rage destruction on a path to conquer it. The planet belongs to all life on Earth, and humanity is but the savior, custodian and protectors of all life within. Make no mistake, I know the value of this information, and it spans far beyond any material gain, far beyond what only one person may seek to hold. Therefore, I insist that the artificial magnetic shield belongs to all life on Earth, and humanity as a whole. I consider it of divine decree and consider it a message from the universal consciousness itself, that it cannot be claimed, owned, controlled, or made property of by anything other than the whole of humanity. For great purpose, I cannot state this strongly enough. Do any of these things, and it will fail. Let anyone who claims they have a legacy that will outlast the expansion of the sun and deserves to claim ownership of this shield's information, and I will show you one who is volunteering to let it fail once their legacy ends. Albeit even if their legacy outlasts the expansion of the sun, in order for it to be maintained, all information pertaining to it must be fully transparent, fully disclosed, and fully made available to every person on the planet. Within already established rules and boundaries, of course. The last thing this needs to be is a disruption. We must not let its existence be forgotten, nor its creation, nor how it's functioning. For nor anyone else can leapfrog through time as I did, for there is no way to predict another event after this. It will only be humanity, not Mother Nature, who decides if it remains. And we must all bear that responsibility. We all need to cross-check and monitor each point. If the farmers in one orchard forget how to grow their fruits, every orchard, every field, every crop will wither and dry. Takes a deep breath, smiles. Before I am able to freely share the record, I am tasked with one last task, a task in which I am powerless to complete by myself, but will be necessary for mental, spiritual, and physical health of humanity as a whole. Humanity as a whole must be informed, educated, and made to understand what is and will be occurring during this final stage before the construction of the shield. Let's not sit here staring at Mars tapping our feet. Let's make it fun. It's an amazing task and should be celebrated.
Message of hope from aspirations. A new Earth Day, a celebration. A whisper in our hearts with dedication. Planted as a seed with great intention. A message sent out over, written to each and every network and in time. Into the human hearts, into their minds. It all started with a spark. Out in the dark, the light, it was a beacon for the most important reason. Let there be light, celebrate the rise to live on through the night. Come together and unite, a celebration of our rights that no one can deny. Futures bright, to show your universal mind.